Hey, welcome back to another video. Different this time, I'm on camera, and there's going to be a lot of cuts because I don't really have anything planned out for this in particular, but we're nearing the end of the year, and at the rate that I'm going with the other stuff that I'm working on, it's looking increasingly likely that I won't have a regular video out before 2025 rolls around. So instead, I wanted to just take a little bit of time to talk about how this year has been for my channel, because it's been kind of crazy comparatively. This year has been, in my opinion, one of the best for my channel, like, ever. Maybe the best, honestly, because I've been doing this for a while. I've had this channel specifically for like 12 years, something like that, 12, 13. I know I posted about it when the anniversary hit, but I can't remember the year. But, you know, it's been a while. I've been doing it for most of my life at this point. And this year has been one of the more fulfilling, like, fun years. Partially because I finally managed to get it through my thick skull that I can just do videos on whatever the hell I feel like and not even have to worry about not being as in-depth or analytical as some other people are, and I can just have fun talking about a thing that I want to talk about. But also, the last couple of months in particular have just sort of really healed my brain even more so. Because if you follow me on Twitter when I was still actively using that, and I occasionally talk about it on Blue Sky, but not super often, you know that I deal with a lot of self-confidence, self-worth, and doubt issues, especially when it comes to the videos that I make. So the last few months have seen a lot of that just sort of dissipate. It's not gone away entirely. I don't think it's ever gonna fully go away, but just the response to some of the videos I've put out in the last cool car noises in the last few months, and especially since October with the 2 Shadow videos that have done, by my standards, pretty freaking crazy, has really helped my brain a lot. It's made me more excited to work on stuff. It's made me a lot happier with what I put out. I'm not as depressed, I guess, as I used to be, and that I can kind of get into dealing with. So just, you know, just that alone has been pretty crazy to me. Like, I didn't think that I would ever see a video hit almost, I'm looking at the numbers off to the side right here, almost 10,000 views on that Lost Shadow Songs video at this point, which is just insane to me. I realize I've probably said that about 4 times already, but it's still, like, it hasn't fully clicked in my brain that that's one of my videos that did that people are that interested in hearing me talk about shit like that. It's just been a lot of good for me and for my brain, honestly. And not every video has hit those numbers, and that's fine, because I'm still getting, I think, numbers that I'm pretty happy with. Obviously, I would love to see every video do that well, but the fact that I'm routinely getting like over 100 views or even a few hundred views is enough to me to just sort of make me go. So, I just wanted to basically thank everybody who's seen the videos that I've been putting out the last 6 months or whatever, really just the whole year, because I feel like I've made a really concerted effort this year to do content and videos that I'm personally really proud of, and I think every video that I've put out this year I'm really, really happy with. And it seems like that is, you know, that's bearing some fruit. We're getting some numbers, we're getting people. I hit 1,000 subscribers, which a year ago I was not even certain I would ever see. So that's just a lot to me. That's crazy in my mind. So it for the first time in a long time, it feels like the time and the work that I'm putting into these is paying off. So again, thank you to everybody who's seen them, who's shared them, who's commented, who's liked. It really, truly means the world to me. This is, like, I do this all day. This is all I do at this point. And while I've never done it for views, if I was doing it for views, I would have quit a long ass time ago. But it's, and I've talked about it a little bit before, it's disheartening to work a lot on a video and be really proud of it and like 30 people see it. It feels like you're just sort of talking about nothing into the void to nobody. And there have been videos I've put out over the last handful of years where I was really, really happy with how they turned out. I really loved everything about what I did, and not many people saw them. And that to me, in my brain, was like, nobody cares, nobody wants to see this, just give up. And those are thoughts I've had several times. But this year, those have largely not been around. I made an effort to try to put out a video every month, and largely succeeded. The only month, once I started really getting in it in like April or whatever, the only month I didn't upload anything was September. But otherwise, like, that's the most consistent I've been in forever. And it feels good to do that, and I think part of that is, again, that change in my mental state where it just sort of clicked that I can just talk about whatever, and at least somebody will be interested, or at least I'll be happy about it. And then combine that with the view uptick of several of the videos in the last handful of months, it's even more sort of vindicating to me that thought process of, yes, you can talk about what you want, and people will find it, and the people who care will stick around. So it's been a pretty great year for my channel. And once again, I really want to thank everybody who's seen any of the videos I've put out this year and who watched them and was like, this is pretty good, I'll stick around, because it really does mean a lot to me. It may not sound like it because I'm bad at articulating and my voice is kind of naturally a little monotone, but it is insane to me that I'm kind of getting something of an audience, and hopefully we can continue to grow that in 2025. Hopefully those of you that decided to stay will continue to stay through that year, because I got some fun stuff planned. I'm already working on 2 pretty big videos, both Kamen Rider related. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of Toku next year. I want to try doing like episode breakdowns and reviews, not necessarily every episode of every show. Like, I'm not going to talk about every episode of Kamen Rider Gav. I'm not going to talk about every episode of Boom Boomger or Gojuger when that starts. But if I have something interesting I want to say, or just a thing I want to go, holy shit, look at that, about, then I will probably make a video on a particular episode. And then aside from Toku, there's obviously Sonic comics I want to get back to. It's been a good couple of years since I did the last IDW Sonic yearly retrospective, and I want to transition into talking more about individual issues, again, when I actually have something to say about them, plus just talking about weirdo Archie Sonic and Fleetway Sonic stories like I did with Sonic the Chili Dog, which was the last Sonic comic video that I did. Plus just whatever else catches my fancy. I really enjoyed talking about games again, giving a proper review of a game with South Park The Stick of Truth and Mega Man The Wily Wars. So I want to do a lot more of that. I really want to do a lot next year. There's so much that I want to make, and I hope those of you that have joined this year or that have been around for the last 12 years for some ungodly reason, that you will stick around for that too, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope to see a community grow and that I can entertain some of you in any capacity over the next year, because next year is going to be a lot for a lot of reasons for a lot of people, and hopefully we'll be able to just have some fun here, separated from all of that stuff that I'm not going to get into because I'm not smart enough for it. Yeah, there's a lot that we're going to go over next year. I think we're going to have a lot of fun, so hopefully you stick around. One last time, truly thank you to everybody who watched those last handful of videos, that have shared them around if you have, or liked them or commented, just whatever, if you've interacted in any way, even just so far as watching 5 minutes of it. Thank you. I really can't say it enough, and it brings a smile to my face to see it happen. So thanks for how good 2024 has been for my channel, and hopefully stick around for 2025. So that's about going to do it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is for you, and I will see you guys next time.